Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Prison Architect. In this episode we are going to expand our prison with more cells, which I did already some preparation for it in foundations and laying some of the utilities, and now we are going to make the main cell blocks. And basically what we start with is, again, we are going to assign the rooms as cell blocks or as cells, and then we are going to place the objects. And each of these cells is going to get a bed, of course, a toilet. They are going to get a shower, and of course a sprinkler. We're going to place a drain in the doorway so that the water from the shower won't flow from the cell into the hallway. Of course, each cell needs a jail door. And we are going to give each cell a bookshelf and a television. Oh yeah, and of course a light. That means that after completion each of these cells will be a grade 4 and is currently below average, as from previous with the grading we had grade 5 and grade 6 as average. But with building these grade 4 cells we are going to lower the standard a little bit. So we're then switching to quick build and then going to clone, and just going to copy this block of 4 cells and just going to place it all on these on this cell block. And I'm going to do the same with the other cell block. And as you can see here with the planning, I did not fully draw this out, as I only did the top row to have the basic layout and dimensions, and then for the rest it's filled in while I'm now placing the cells. For the top cell block I did draw it out first to see how many cells I could fit in there. And each hallway will contain 20 cells, 10 on each side. So that's for this side, that will be 60, another 60 on this side. So each total cell block will contain 120 cells. Together it's 240. So just copying this on this side as well, and then going to place the cells. And then the prison will slowly start to get more shape. So now it's up to the workmen to start building these cells. And they're walking up here, and yeah, the delivery zone is pretty much stuffed with objects. I think also, yeah, the storage is also stuffed with objects. Because we gave order to build about 240 cells at once, so that's a lot of different objects. So I'm going to let this run for a bit to enable the workmen to build all the cells, and then we're going to continue once all the cells have been built and then we're going to do some plumbing and put up the pipelines into the cells. So now all the cells have been built, and we expanded from 88 to 328. So now it's time to build up some utilities. And if we go to utilities, you can already see that the main piping has already been laid. Also the power cables have already been laid. So the only thing we now need to do is to place the small pipes to connect into the cells itself. And at first I'm gonna draw lines all across these cells. And then, due to the limited range of the small pipes, I'm gonna make a connection on the third cell from the left and also on the third cell from the right side. And I'm going to do the same on the second cell block. And after that has been done, it's time to place the piping for the hot water, which is basically going the same way. Placing them on the same tiles as where the cold water small pipes are running. So all across the cells, but instead of taking the third ones from the left and the right, they are going to be connected on the outer cell. And then placed to a hot water boiler on the outside of the wall. So on the other side I make a connection and connect that to the other water boiler. The two water boilers on these sides. So basically on all four sides there is a hot water boiler. And then of course the second star block is going to be the same. Now that the pipes have been placed for hot and for cold water, I'm going to place some radiators to provide warmth, and I'm going to place them here at the end of each hallway. And since there is no outer windows from each cell, I hope that these radiators are sufficient enough to provide warmth for all cells. Also in the middle is the hot water boiler and also the power stations, which also generates heat, and usually more heat than the radiator. So the radiators puts warmth in from the outer edges, while from the middle it's heated up by the water boilers and the power stations. But we're gonna check out at night to see if that would be enough when the temperature is low, because currently it's at 20 degrees, so that's not really showing what the temperature will do inside when outside drops to like 5 degrees. And then also here in this cell block we are going to place a few more solitary cells. So that in total we are going to have 120 solitary cells and 328 normal cells. And as the temperature has dropped to 7 degrees, we're going to check under logistics, under temperature, how the temperature in the cell blocks is doing. And this one stays here at 23. Right here it drops to 22. Yeah, of course here it's heating up due to the heat generated. Only this one here drops below 20, and here at the entrance it's really cold. Let's see, it's here 18, 19. So yeah, maybe placing a radiator here near the entrances. And then of course connect the pipes to it. So that should keep the prisoners nice and warm. So that's all for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Give a thumbs up if you like. Subscribe for more, and I'm gonna see you at the next episode. Bye bye.
I scare you!